Hey my love, welcome back to our channel. My name is LYDIA MEGGISON, and if this is your first time here, I do beauty videos, lifestyle vlogs and business advice videos. To become a part of this family, do well to please subscribe, comment, share, all that good stuff. And if this is not your first time here, thank you for always coming back, my love. You're highly appreciated. I love you so much. So let's just get right into the video. Today I'm going to be speaking about customer service mistakes that you shouldn't be making in your business. These mistakes can ruin your business, and I'm going to also try and tell you ways that you can solve them. So today I'm going to be speaking out of experience. I run my own business. I took several courses on customer service. Trust me, customer service can really make or break your business. It is like the backbone of your business. Every other thing comes in second. Customer service is very important. How you treat people in life generally matters a lot. So how you treat people in your business too would generally make or break your business. So I'm just going to be telling you guys ways that you can stop making these mistakes and also eventually solve them. If you want to build your business, definitely keep on watching this video. So the first mistake I'm going to be speaking about today is not being available. Yes, so generally I'm always speaking to mostly small business owners. I see people that have small businesses but are not always available to their customers. You call them, you email them, they do not reply in days. You call them, they do not pick up the calls, or they do not even return the calls. It is so annoying. It can get really frustrating as a customer. So please, small business owners, try to always be available, because once you are not available for customers to be able to reach you, they'll move on to the next person. Trust me, when someone has been able to reach out to you that they need your service or they need a product from you, they have reached out to 5 other people because they really need that stuff. And if you are not available, they'll move on to the next person. Even me that I'm claiming boss or this customer service, there are so many times that I've not been able to be available to the customer at that particular time, and I've lost that business because they'll tell me that they needed it urgently and they've gotten it somewhere else. So please try and be available to your customers at all times. You want to hire a sales representative or a social media manager to always take calls, emails, or Instagram messages, WhatsApp messages, whatsoever medium that you are using to. You see people that own shops and all of that, when they are not around, they have people that are always there to help them watch out for their business. So when customer comes, they will be able to attend to those customers. So please try as much as possible to be available for any customer that may be needing you or your service or your product. So I'm going to be moving on to the next one, and the next one is not listening to your customer. So let's say that you are available now, you are in the shop, or you are in your DMs, or you're in your WhatsApp messages just waiting for a customer, and the customer has come and the customer is trying to tell you that okay, they need your service or they need your product or they need whatsoever it is that you are selling, and you're not listening to them. Because for a customer to reach out to you, they want to satisfy a need or a want that they have at that point, and for you to not be able to listen to them, it can get really frustrating for them, and they will leave. Trust me, they would leave if you are not listening. You need to be able to listen to your customers, whatsoever it is that they need. Just let everything go and just basically concentrate on their needs at that time. It will make them feel important. It will make them want to patronize you. Please listen to everything that I am saying in this video. It would really help you. Listen to everything, take notes, and you want to listen to your customer because it makes them feel like they are being heard. It makes them feel like their need or want is going to be met. It's going to be met. So that is what it is. You want to listen to them. I have had instances where customers come to me, they do not even know what they want, and just because I listened to them, they just stay with me even if they don't know anything about. Because for example, I sell ring lights, I sell studio stuff. Even if they don't know what they want, from me listening to them, they would just want to automatically buy from me because they already feel this sense of connection. Do you understand what I'm saying? It also applies to relationships, your relationships, your love relationships or the platonic ones, where you feel like, okay, this person is listening to you, you automatically become connected to that person. Do you understand what I'm saying? So I'm going to be moving on. Yeah, so the next one is not asking enough questions. You do not want to be that business that does not ask questions. Especially there's some businesses like I think therapy and skincare. Maybe you want to go for a facial or you want to visit an esthetician. There's so many businesses like that. Like I'm talking about not product based businesses now, I'm talking about service based businesses. They would ask you questions before they offer their services. I know you already know the services that they have, but when you go to their website or you call them or you go to their offices or you go to their place of business, there are so many questions that they would ask. Like you see, especially therapy, you see they'll give you like a doctors too, they do it, they'll give you like a list of like a pamphlet, like a booklet, let me not even say a booklet, where you have to answer so many questions. They are doing this because they don't want to miss anything. They want to know everything that they need to know to be able to help you. Do you understand what I'm saying? So that is why you need to ask questions. If you have a service based business, even if you have a product based business, you have to interact with the customer, so you need to ask questions. When you've asked questions and you've gotten the answers, this would help you to be able to gather all the information that you basically need to move on to the next step of the exchange process. And by the exchange process, I mean where you collect their money and you give them a service or a product. This would help the exchange process to be really easy. Moving on to the next one is not giving all the information that they may need to be able to make the exchange process easy, in the sense that your business has policies. I'm guessing your business has policies, your business has rules and all of that, to just make everything easy for everyone. But you are not giving them these things, you are not showing them these things, you are not letting them know about these policies, you are not letting them know about this information that can make this process really easy. How do you want them to know? Apart from even policies and all of that, there are some other details that they may need, or they may not even know that they need. So you have to lay everything out on the table so that they'll be able to know that, okay, I want to go on with this, I want this, I do not want this, I want this. Like, please and please and please try as much as possible to give out all the information. You want to be that business that that's not transparent. As much as you want to be professional and all of that, you want to be as transparent as possible. So give out all the information, because these customers, they may be clueless, they may not know what to go for, they may not know what they even need. Let me just tell you the truth. So you have to give out all the information so that they will be able to maximize, and you also will be able to maximize the exchange process. So as you have given them all this information, just trust them, solve all their problems for them, solve all the doubts, all the thoughts that they may have, and eventually it will pay off. Trust me. You also want to give them time to think. Do not overload them with information. Just try as much as possible to simplify the information. I've had cases where I want to buy from a business and the information is just all over the place, or is not as explanatory as I would like, and I'll just get confused and I'll just leave. I won't even continue. So even if I don't buy it on that day, I would go somewhere else and buy it another day, because you're not explaining enough. Do you understand? You're not giving me all the information I need. Even if you are giving me all the information I need, you are not simplifying them for me to understand. Do you understand what I'm saying? So give your customer time to think, time to assimilate. But like I said in my other video about the mistakes that you make as a business, also not just customer service mistakes. Now this can also serve as a customer service mistake. Do not give them too much time, because that's when they'll go and buy somewhere else. So just know the time frame that you can also ask them that when should you get back to them. That you want to give them time to think that when should you get back to them. So you see businesses like banks, businesses like businesses like telecom services. I'm talking about MTN and all of the rest. When they call you, especially banks mostly, when they call you and they are maybe advertising something new or something, they will ask you that when should they reach out to you. And even if they don't ask you, they'll reach out to you like maybe the next day. I've had banking service reach out to me like 2 days in a row, or Jumia, God, Jumia called me. For example, I made a purchase, but everything was kind of shaky on the website, and I think they noticed from their end. I already gave up, trust me, because I was already tired. So it was already becoming very stressful. So when I gave up, they called me the next day that should they help me process the order on their end, and I'll pay on delivery. And I was like, yeah, sure. So that is how you can make things easy for your customer, and to make you sell, to make your business grow, to build your business eventually, because people will take this news and say, oh, her business is good, their business is good, this business is good, and people will want to patronize you, because there's nothing that speaks louder than the word of mouth. So when people tell other people about your business, it will grow faster than any other marketing strategy that you think you have. Next one I'm going to be speaking about today is talking too much. As much as not talking enough can be bad for your business, talking too much too can also be bad for your business. This is when you start saying irrelevant things that do not add any value at all to your business or the service or the products that the person is trying to get from you. So please do not talk too much. It would seem it would seem very unprofessional. Do not talk too much. Nobody wants to hear that. They just want to get what they need to get and leave. So please do not talk too much. If you are a sales representative watching this, I'm guessing that you already have a little bit of training from the company that you're working with. And if you do not have, maybe you're just working for a very small business and you are trying to up your game, or you are your own business owner, like you own the business that you're working for, be professional, please. And there's some ways that you can be professional. I know that these things that I'm about to say, they go without saying. Do not make inappropriate jokes do not even make jokes unless it is good for your business. Maybe whatever it is you are saying has to do with your business. Do not make inappropriate jokes. Customers do not have patience. Like, they just want to get what they want to get and leave. Trust me, they do not have time for jokes. Be careful about comments that you make judging other races or religions. You do not know who is on the other end of the call, email, or whatever it is. Do not make any racist comments, don't do that, please. Don't do that. You've been relating with the client and maybe there's kind of friction or something, and you say something. Don't do that. Just do what you need to do and leave. Just do what you need to do business wise and leave. Avoid putting the blame on the customer. I know that I did a video about saying that the customer is wrong, but make sure you do not say it to their face. Make sure that you do not put the blame on them in any way. Do not tell them that it is their fault. How would you say that it is their fault? It is your business. You are solely responsible for everything that happens in your business. So please do not put the blame on your customer. As much as you want to be a professional, you don't want to seem rude or too playful or that, please do not be a robot. People do not like to buy from robots. Why do you think that big companies, like multinational companies, like Fortune 500 companies, why do you think they have sales rep? Like, when you call or when you email, you see banks have what's it called, account officers. You see a bank will sign their signature, like the person that wrote the email, maybe the person in charge of the email is going to write her name and just sign. People want to feel like they are buying from somebody. People don't like to buy from robots. I don't know if that makes sense, but people like to feel the human connection. I think people do not yet trust robots yet, so people like to feel that human connection. So please do not be a robot in your business when you are relating to customers. Try and express your emotions, but moderately. Do not laugh too much. Do not be so stiff. So just try and express your emotions in a moderate way, so that people will be able to feel comfortable around your business. People will be able to buy from you and refer you because they felt comfortable. They didn't feel any kind of way. They didn't feel disrespected. So you want to express your emotions moderately so that people can feel like they are buying from a person. I don't know if that makes sense, but you should try it. Wow, this video is getting really long, but I'm going to make sure I fit everything into this. So this video is really packed with so much goodness. So I'm trying to get to 10,000 subscribers. This is where you subscribed. If you have not subscribed, like, share, comment, all that good stuff, and leave a comment about your opinions. The video continues now. So the next thing that you should not be making, the next mistake that you should not be making, is not having empathy, or let me just say not understanding, lack of understanding. It can be really bad for business in the sense that when a customer is going through something at a particular time, maybe they are trying to buy from you, or you're advertising to them and they say that this is what's going on and you do not understand, or you just act anyhow, they'll leave. They won't buy from you. Like, this goes without saying, because you know what will happen if you do not show empathy to people. Normally they would not want to have anything to do with you, much less even buy from you. So please and please and please try to have empathy. Try to understand where that person is coming from at that particular time. Maybe they say that their bank is not working, or like there's so many things that could even just happen to a person, and the person is trying to explain to you, and you're not what's it called, you're not relating. These people are also human, so they want to feel like someone is listening to them. Just like I said in the second point also, they want to feel like someone is listening to them. You want to show support for whatever it is that they are going through, but you have to be careful to be able to set boundaries between that customer and seller relationship. So you really want to be careful about whatever it is that they are going through. You want to show compassion to them, like you are also going through that thing. Like, if it was you, how would you want someone to treat you? Because you too, you're also human and you're also a customer to somebody else. So how would you want somebody to treat you if you are going through something like that? So that's the way you should basically treat the person, professionally. Please do not forget, professionally. So you have to show them that you are on their team, and there are some ways that you can do this by just saying a few words, like you apologize for the situation, what can you do to make it up to them? Like, what can I do to make it up to you? Hello, what can I do to make it up to you? Or you can say you take responsibility for the situation. So these few words can just basically just ease off a client, like make the client so relieved and just still want to buy from you. Or if anything has happened in the past, the person would be so relieved in the sense that they would not feel angry about your business. So the next mistake that you shouldn't be making is not delivering what you promise. So in business, it's actually better to over deliver than over promise, or just deliver what you promised them. Do you understand what I'm saying? Only difficult clients would not be happy when you over deliver than you even than what you promised them. Do you understand what I'm saying? Maybe you promised them A and you delivered like A plus. Yeah. So it's only a difficult client that will not be happy about that. So it's better you just deliver A when you promise A, or you deliver A plus when you promised A, instead of delivering A minus when you promised A or A plus. So just try as much as possible to just stay in the range of delivering what you promised. These customers, they take note of when a brand promises them something, and even if it's just maybe in your description or on your page somewhere or on your website somewhere that you even forgotten to even update or something like that, they will take note of it, like to the core, to like they would I'm laughing because I do it too. Like, as a customer, I do it too. Maybe I see something somewhere on their website, or maybe they call me or I call them and they say they're going to do something. Okay, let me just use bank issues. Maybe a bank says that they are going to do something for me in 3 working days or 7 working days, and it's even been 8 working days or that 7th working day and it has not been done. I will be so angry. I'll start telling everybody that this is what happened, and that is what you don't want. When you under deliver to people or you don't deliver what you've promised, people are going to start telling people that this is what your business is doing, and it is bad for business. Like, I don't even have to say this, you know that this kind of thing is bad for business. This can make you look like a liar or unprofessional. So there's this food franchise that is in Nigeria. I had one of their chicken one time and I didn't like it. Like, it was so bad, so bad. And they have so many other branches across Lagos. I don't know if they have other branches in other cities, but in Lagos they have like so many branches. So everywhere I go now, I tell people that their chicken is bad. So what is that doing for their business? For maybe someone that does not have not had their food before and comes to Nigeria and wants to buy it, and I say that their food is bad, or maybe the person even wants to order a lot, the person wants to order a lot for a party. That is how they would lose that business, because I'll take them to somewhere else that I actually liked their chicken. So you can see how this can be bad for business. Nothing spreads faster than wildfire. People would take the news like, they will take it like that and start spreading it all over. So please and please and please do not under deliver at all. This can lead to depleted credibility, in the sense that people will not trust you again. Like, there's nothing that you do, you lose that customer, you also lose all their referrals, go out the window. So the next mistake that you shouldn't be making is not solving their problem when they first reach out. God, like someone like me, if you do not solve, let me not even say someone like me, because I know that I like to use like very, very realistic examples, but customers generally, people generally do not like to stress so much. Like, they don't like to repeat themselves. Like, humans are, as much as we are all different, we are kind of the same in a way. So when people call a business, or when they email a business and you do not reply on the first try, you do not solve their problem, you do not solve their problem, let me just say, you do not solve their problem, they are not going to continue pestering you, all of that. But just know at the back of your mind that you've lost that business, you've lost their referrals, you've lost everything, is going out the window. So please and please and please try as much as possible to solve their problem on the first try. When they call you, leave everything that you are doing and solve that problem for them. When they email you, reply the email, and also do a follow-up call, do a follow-up email, do whatever it is that you need to do, follow up. You see, when network services, they message you, or they leave a call, they call you when, or they even give you bonuses when something happens and they're not able to resolve it on time. They call and say that, we're sorry that this was happening, this is your bonus. Like, just do something to make you happy, to appease you, because they know that you can leave because you have not been satisfied. Do you understand what I'm saying? So the next one, next mistake that you shouldn't be making is not analyzing your data. Once you've done everything, or you've not even done everything that I have mentioned, you should always find a day or a week to just go back to your calls, go back to your emails, go back to your messages, go back to your websites, whatsoever it is. If you have reviews on your website, read them, go back and see if you have good sales or bad sales process or good sales process. Find out what really happened, analyze them. If you had good ones, you look at it and say that, okay, I should be doing this more. Whatever it is that you did that made that sale or made that process go smoothly, know that you should try and hammer on it more. You should try and continue to do that more. And if it was like a bad experience or a bad process, look for what went wrong and do not do that again. Yes guys, we've come to the end of this video. Thank you guys for watching. I really enjoyed filming this video. Like, it was a lot, so it was really packed. So please subscribe, share, like. See you on my next one.